All right, what's up, Copy Squad? We are back to checking out the Quantum Tracker promo. We're looking at the main power of like authenticity in the copy. What I'm really looking into on this one is what makes it different than all these other ones that, utilize new, easy, safe, and big. In what way is their presentation unique that we haven't quite seen before? What makes it stand out and what at the same time makes it so effective? And I think that's the way that they've been able to build an authentic sort of story and an authentic character into this lead. Instead of showing you a bunch of pieces of proof and examples of how his system works, he simply shows that his life has become a great success and everything's working out for him, and then he credits it to the system. When you can pocket 252% on your money in just 24 hours and from anywhere in the world, as I have done regularly, well, the sky is the limit for your wealth and your imagination. That's both big and fast. From anywhere in the world, meaning that basically you don't need anything special, and anyone can do it. It's easy. You don't have to be like glued to your computer. You can kind of do it any place, anytime. There's another thing he did, as I have done regularly. So that's both safe and predictable. I've done it, so it's safe, and I do it regularly, makes it predictable. So you can just see in this one line, new, easy, safe, and big going nuts here, okay? The sky is the limit for your wealth and your imagination. And again, that gives that power. They're empowering the reader there as saying that, yeah, I've done this so easy, I do it all the time. And he uses this brand new thing. This mechanism is right before it. So new and only is apparent right there before. And again, what they've done is they're tying him into every piece of proof. They're tying the character into every single element of proof in the promo. I think that's something that not many folks are doing, and that's something I don't ever see, is where every single piece of proof comes from the guy. Like the guy is the proof. So the guru is also his own piece of proof, not just like a credibility section where he talks about all his past experiences. He took all that experience, and this is again why I think this promo is so successful, is because I didn't just say, I've been on CNBC, I am a credible source, and now I have this thing. Instead, they used the credibility section to be a sort of creation story for the mechanism, all right? Again, it's all about the guy. Look, there's still pictures of the guy, right? Who knows what he's doing or where he's at? He could just be sitting in the lobby of Money Map for all we know, right? But it always comes back to the dude. He's the specialist. It's not just that he developed the system. Everything is being tied to the mechanism. Growth, slowdown, recession, recovery. It moves in a cycle, a loop. The cycle itself is easy to understand. So this is all establishing the pattern and then claiming that his thing is in a pattern. So once you establish this pattern and can predict it, you can become a millionaire many times over. And again, here's the quantum loop, and it's going to show like a bunch of little ziggy-zaggy lines that move in like this weird large circle in the VSL. What he's saying is, we're in the middle of a claim, proof, benefit right now, okay? So we've got the claim, right? That's what he's saying. If you can predict this pattern, you can get rich. My point is, you can research a stock from now until the cows come home, but unless you get the timing right, you likely won't make a penny for yourself. This is what we call the better than section. And what I mean by better than section, this is safer than the safest alternative, and yet also more profitable than the most profitable alternative. So right here, we're mostly looking at this is safer, safest thing. Basically discrediting that these safe things are actually that safe at all, okay? So how does the quantum loop get the timing right? Okay, so now we're answering the how. So the claim was, if you recognize the pattern, so the benefit is get this pattern correct, you can make a bunch of money. We found the pattern. Now we're labeling the pieces. It comes back to this. Attribute knowledge to mysterious forces. They did that for the credibility section. They found the pattern, a loop, right? They did that just last section. Now we're going to make some labels. One of the things that I label inside my other promo breakdowns, and I think I do it in the book as well, is the layman's explanation. Layman's explanation is to basically create the pattern. And I like to explain the layman's explanation as if there are two drunk guys at the bar. What could one drunk guy say to another drunk guy that the other drunk guy would understand what he's talking about, right? This is one of those things, but basically you have a layman's explanation where you establish like a very basic way to understand it, and then this time they use a pattern, and then they use labels inside that pattern. And then when you move on to the next section, we should anticipate what we call the technical, or what I call the technical explanation. The layman's explanation and then the technical explanation. Technical explanation will probably dive into the algorithm. We'll see some complicated formula or something weird like that. Right now, they're transposing that layman's explanation to the stock market here, okay? What's up, Copy Squad? I hope you enjoyed this sneak peek into the Copy Squad Inner Circle. When you become a Copy Squad Inner Circle member, you'll get access to bi-weekly ongoing copywriting training. That'll include deep dives on certain copywriting techniques and sales letter breakdowns. You'll also get access to bi-weekly copy review conference calls with me and other writers and marketers in a group setting. You can bring your ideas, headlines, leads, copy, whatever you want to bring in, and we can look at all of it together and get feedback from other professionals. You'll also get access to expert guests who will be providing specialized training from their experience. These are pros. These are people who can lend everybody some new insight into something that they're very specifically specialized and an expert at. So it's very valuable stuff in there. You'll also get access to the private Copy Squad community. This is a great place just to chat with other professional writers, bounce ideas, and talk through your copy together. Lastly, you'll also get discounted access to any upcoming masterminds or workshops that I'll be hosting. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope you'll join us on the Copy Squad Inner Circle.